What is up, everybody? Today we are going on the biggest adventure you have ever seen, right from your screen. We're diving deep into the craziest, most mysterious corners of Google Earth to find things that shouldn't exist. I'm talking about giant sea monsters, mythical creatures, and things so bizarre, scientists can't even explain them. You are not going to believe what we found. This is going to be one of the most insane videos we have ever made, and I promise you, you're going to be on the edge of your seat the entire time. We literally spent hundreds of hours scouring every inch of the ocean on Google Earth, and the 7 things we're about to show you will blow your mind. Are they real? Are they just glitches? You're going to have to decide for yourself. If you love crazy mysteries and insane discoveries like this, you're in the right place. We post videos like this all the time, so make sure you don't miss a single one. And before we get started, I have a challenge for you. If you can watch this whole video without getting goosebumps, you're a legend. To make sure you never miss another one of our insane adventures, hit that subscribe button right now, and this is the most important part. Press the little bell icon and turn on all notifications. That way, you'll be the first to know when we upload. All right, are you ready? Let's dive in. Kicking things off at number 7, we are heading to the coast of Scotland. Someone was just casually scrolling around on Google Earth, probably looking for a good place to fish, when they stumbled upon this. What you're looking at is something that looks like a gigantic, 100-foot-long centipede just chilling in the water. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's absolutely massive, with what looks like dozens and dozens of legs paddling through the water. It's the kind of thing you see in a nightmare, not on a satellite image of a peaceful Scottish bay. This thing is so unbelievably creepy. The internet absolutely exploded when this image surfaced. People were freaking out, saying it was proof of some prehistoric monster that survived extinction. Others were way more skeptical, claiming it's just a weirdly shaped fishing trawler, a strange wake from a boat, or even just a clever Photoshop job. But when you zoom in, it really does look like a living, breathing creature. The shape is just too organic, too creature-like. I honestly don't know what to believe. What do you guys think? Is this a real-life sea monster, or just a trick of the light? Let me know in the comments right now. Next up, at number 6, we're flying all the way to OK Bay, New Zealand. This one is crazy because it's not just a weird shape, it's the trail it left behind. A guy named Peter Witt Ajira was looking at the bay on Google Earth and saw this massive, unexplainable wake in the water. But here's the thing, there's no boat. There's nothing visible on the surface that could have created a disturbance this big. The wake is huge, suggesting whatever made it was moving super fast and was absolutely enormous. It looks like a giant submarine just went speeding under the surface. Peter, the guy who found it, said he's seen a lot of boat wakes in his life, and this wasn't one of them. He pointed out how the water is being churned up from below, not pushed aside like a normal boat. He thinks it was a creature at least 40 feet long swimming just beneath the waves. What could be that big and move that fast? Some say it's a giant squid. Others think it's an undiscovered species of whale, or maybe something we don't even have a name for yet. This one gives me chills. What is your theory? Is it a glitch? Or is a monster lurking in OK Bay? Coming in at number 5 is a creature that looks like it swam straight out of ancient mythology. A Scottish tourist named Harvey Robertson was on a boat cruise near Corfu, a Greek island, just taking some pictures of the cool sea caves. He didn't even notice it at first. It was only when he got home and looked through his photos that he saw this. It's a bizarre gray creature with a long snout and weirdly shaped eyes, popping its head out of the water. It looks like a cross between a hippo, a dolphin, and something from another planet. It's one of the weirdest things I have ever seen. Harvey sent the photo to experts and monster hunters, and nobody could identify it. They were completely stumped. Some people tried to say it was just a weird wave or a strange piece of driftwood, but the more you look at it, the more it looks alive. Given that this was found in Greece, the home of mythical monsters like the Hydra and Scylla, it makes you wonder if those ancient legends were based on something real. Maybe this is a descendant of one of those mythological beasts. I want to know what you would do if you saw this thing pop up next to your boat. Comment below. Alright, get ready for this one. At number 4, we might have actually found the legendary Kraken. This is not a drill. A satellite image taken near Deception Island in Antarctica shows something truly colossal. We're talking about a massive disturbance in the water, with what looks like a giant squid or octopus at the center of it. Believers claim you can see the giant head of the creature and its massive tentacles thrashing around, fighting something huge, maybe even a whale. Based on the size of the splash, they estimate this thing could be over 200 feet long. That is bigger than any known squid on Earth. This image has been fiercely debated online. Skeptics argue that it's nothing more than a uniquely shaped rock formation under the water, known as the sail rock. They say the tentacles are just the way the waves are breaking over the submerged rock. But the shape is so specific, and the disturbance around it is so massive, it's hard to just dismiss it. The idea of a real-life kraken, a creature so big it can pull ships underwater, hiding in the freezing waters of Antarctica, is both terrifying and awesome. Is this the legendary Kraken, or is it just a big rock? You be the judge, let me know in the comments. Of course, we have to talk about the Loch Ness Monster, but this isn't your grandma's blurry photo of Nessie. At number 3, we have a satellite image from Apple Maps that shows something huge swimming just below the surface of the famous Scottish loch. For years, people have been looking for a plesiosaur-like creature with a long neck and flippers, but this image shows something completely different. It's a long, slender, shadowy figure, estimated to be around 100 feet long, with 2 distinct flippers or fins on its sides. It looks more like a giant eel or a massive catfish than the classic Nessie. This discovery has made people question everything. Have we been looking for the wrong monster this whole time? The 2 guys who found it were part of the official Loch Ness Monster fan club, and even they were stunned. They said it looks like a whale-like creature. Could Nessie be some kind of giant, undiscovered freshwater whale or eel that has been living in the loch for centuries? This image is one of the clearest and most compelling pieces of evidence in years, and it completely changes the game. What do you think Nessie really is? This next one is pure nightmare fuel. At number 6, we have what people are calling Crabzilla. Someone spotted this on a satellite view of a harbor in Whitstable, Kent, in the UK. It looks like a crab, a normal crab, except it is 50 feet wide. Let me say that again. A 50-foot wide crab! That's bigger than a bus! The image shows this colossal crustacean lurking in the shallow water right next to a pier. You can clearly make out its massive claws and legs. The picture went viral and caused a huge panic in the local area, with people being genuinely afraid to go near the water. Naturally, many people screamed fake. Immediately, experts chimed in, saying it was probably just an oddly shaped sandbank or a complete hoax made with Photoshop. The original website that posted it was a bit weird, which adds to the skepticism. But the image itself is so creepy and looks so real. The thought of a crab that big is just insane. Imagine that thing crawling out of the water. I wouldn't stick around to see it. What do you guys think? Is Crabzilla real? Or is this the best Photoshop prank of all time? Tell me what you'd do if you saw it. And finally, at number 1, the most mysterious and unsettling creature on our list, the Ningen. This is a modern urban legend from Japan about giant humanoid creatures living in the icy waters of the Antarctic. The name literally means human in Japanese. They are described as being completely white, up to 90 feet long, with a vaguely human-like shape, sometimes with arms, legs, and even 5-fingered hands. For years, they were just stories told by sailors and fishermen. But then, something surfaced on Google Maps. This screenshot, allegedly taken from a Google map of the Antarctic Ocean, appears to show one of these creatures. It's a large, pale, and eerily shaped object that fits the description of the Ningen perfectly. The story first gained major attention in an issue of Japan's MU magazine, a publication dedicated to paranormal phenomena. Is it a secret submarine? A strange whale? Or is it a real-life Ningen, a mysterious humanoid giant from the abyss? Of all the creatures on this list, this one is the most terrifying to me. Do you believe the Ningen exist? This is the ultimate question. Let me know. And that's a wrap. 7 of the most mysterious and terrifying creatures ever caught on Google Earth. From the Kraken to Crabzilla, the world's oceans are clearly hiding some massive secrets. It is absolutely insane to think about what else might be lurking down there in the dark, miles below the surface, just waiting to be discovered. We literally explored the entire planet for this video, and I am so hyped that you came on this adventure with us. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the absolute best. I really want to know which of these creatures you think is real. Drop a comment below and tell me which one freaked you out the most. Your comments are my favorite part of making these videos. And if you had fun today, do me a huge favor and smash that like button until it turns blue. Share this video with a friend who loves a good mystery. And most importantly, hit that subscribe button right now. We have so many more insane challenges and explorations coming up that you do not want to miss. Seriously, click subscribe, it's free, and it helps us make more and more epic videos for you guys. We're on a mission to find the craziest things on the planet, and we want you to be a part of it. Ring that notification bell so you're the very first to see what we discover next. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. We'll see you in the next video.